Hi, class. Good job on the analysis paper. I thought the papers turned out very well. Most of you nailed it, did a really good job, touched on all the components on the rubric, and I think you really have a very good understanding about the analysis of design of instruction. And so that's awesome. A few of you added some design components rather than just focusing in on the analysis pieces, and that's fine. That typically happens, and so that's nothing to uh, I noted on your papers but that's okay. Um, Across the board, I think most of you really have a good understanding of it, and you did a great job. So spring break's coming up, and so you're going to have a little bit of time off, but you might need to get some work done because the design documents are going to be due the week after spring break. So you got the Friday after spring break, and so make sure you get those completed. Um, you definitely need to have your stuff lined up for your participants that are going to be taking the class. If you got volunteers coming in, make sure that you got it all set up, and make sure that you got your designs down so that you really have that piece figured out. As far as the analysis paper, probably the one thing that was probably the most difficult for you was the motivation piece, and kind of touching on you know how are you going to motivate somebody that's not motivated to be in your class. And we deal with that. There's uh, numerous research studies, volumes of research on motivation, and nothing can really be pinpointed as to the appropriate methodology for it. And I think motivation depends on the individual. So it's uh, based solely on each person, and what motivates one doesn't motivate another. And so that's something you got to consider. I think from a standpoint, you're creating things that you hope to be motivating doesn't necessarily always turn out that way. And so make sure that I just want to make sure that you understand that part. But across the board, you did a great job on your papers, and I hope you guys have a great spring break.